Hey guys, what's going on? This is Gil with G&G Tactical and Outdoors. We've got a special treat for you today. This is the Rick Hinderer 3-inch Eklipse Harpoon Spanto knife. Again, this is a 3-inch, not the 3.5-inch, but the 3-inch. So this is pretty cool. I have never seen this this particular configuration before. So we've got the Harpoon Spanto, which I think is incredibly sexy. I love that that blade shape. Very aggressive, very kind of tactical-ish looking. This is interesting. So we've got a smaller handle here on the Eklipse, and I'm going to show you the comparison. I've got a 3.5-inch Eklipse here to the side that we can compare in just a second, but I just wanted to first give you guys the, let y'all absorb and soak this in here on this particular blade. So let me just go over the description on this particular knife. The Eklipse is a design born with its own attitude, different from Rick Hinderer's other designs such as the XM18. He designed the Eklipse with more of a linear approach with regards to handle and blade metrics. With the blade deployed, the line from the blade tip flows through to the center of the handle, allowing the blade tip to sit centered in your grip. This allows for a really slight, comfortable feel when you're using the knife in any task. The double finger grooves and sloping underside of the handle combine to give the Eklipse an ergonomic grip. The thumb ramp with properly sized jimping ensures a solid grip when using the knife in a fencing type grip. The 3-inch Eklipse is everything the 3.5-inch was designed to be, but in a more compact frame without sacrificing the durability and toughness. Okay, sorry if my knife was floating to the right there. I was trying to read that as I'm giving you the description on this. So I've got the, this is their orange, and then I've got their black G10. So the blade length, again, is 3 inches. Handle length is 4.31 inches. Overall length is 7.31 inch. Blade thickness is 0.14 inch. Overall handle thickness is 0.5 inch. The liner lock material is titanium. And then the blade, in this particular case, is a stonewash finish. And the weight is 4.2 ounces. Blade steel is their CPM 20 CV steel. And again, so this is the G10. This is a black G10 overlay. And as with the automatic knife, if you recall, the clip only comes in one configuration. This is for a tip up carry, not a tip down. So that means, so here, let me just show you how to close that. Got the inside liner lock. So when you're carrying this down, the tip is faced up in this clip configuration. This is not going to be a tip down carry, obviously, because there's no cutout here for the clip. But it's got the tri-way system here. So that symbol, if you're wondering, that's the tri-way, which means you can change the washers. We've got the Teflon washers, copper washers that you can change out, which is included within the box. So this is a flipper type opening, so you can either deploy it with the flipper tab or with this thumb stud. You can, I kind of use this when I open up the, this is my technique when I open up the Chavez knives. In this particular case, there is no outside liner, so, but normally what I would do is make sure my fingers are out of the way and pressed upon here, and then I kind of use my thumb and my finger to kind of pinch and push at the same time. Gives me that nice open action. So overall, dang, this is a really cool knife. This is going to get a lot of pocket time for sure. This would make a great secondary knife, like as a backup, but I think this would be great as a primary knife to use. So as I promised, let's go ahead and do a comparison. By the way, the price point on this is $425. And so I've got the full size Eklipse right here. So this is their 3.5 inch. So you can see the similarities between the two grips. Obviously, the Eklipse does stick out almost an inch further out than the 3.5 inch blade. I'm sorry, than the 3.5 inch knife. Blade length, again, so you're going from 3.5 inch down to 3 inch. But you can see it's got very similar, here, let me just go ahead and do a quick comparison side by side. So you can see very similar ergonomics. It's almost, you know, it's definitely within the same family here. So I have loved, this is one of my favorite handle knives, the Eklipse, and then the Harpoon Spanto. That's just like icing on the cake. I really love that that combination. So as you can see here with the 3.5 inch, it gives you that option to do a tip down carry, whereas the 3 inch does not give you that option. So you can see the liner is here on the spring side versus here it's on the inside. So let me do a comparison with another knife here. So I've got the Chavez Tack knife. So TAK stands for tiny ass knife. See that overall length. And I also have a ProTech Runt, little bitty guy. So you can see a small comparison. And for grins, I've got a Benchmade Bug Out 535. So that's pretty synonymous with Benchmade. One of their best production knives that they've come out with. So, wow, that's actually surprising. I did not realize that that Bug Out is just about the same size here as that 3.5 inch. Wow. Let's just take a look. I've got the Osborne. Let's see how that compares as well. This is, Osborne knife has been a staple of Benchmade for 20 plus years. Okay, so that's interesting. So the Bug Out is more in line with this than the Osborne. Huh. I would not have thought about that. Obviously, the Hinderer is a little bit kind of like chunkier. Here we can see the thickness differences. So Hinderer's been producing some really cool stuff. I didn't even know that they were, when we first got this, I was like, wow, that is really cool that they surprised us with that particular blade shape and knife handle, or I'm sorry, the blade shape and then the handle. It's really, really quite cool, actually. I'm very enthusiastic that they've made this. So what do you guys think? Do you like seeing this new type of 3 inch? Is it too small for you to carry? Is it just the right size? I'd like to know your thoughts. Please leave us a comment down below. Is this something that you'd like to have in your rotation? Again, this feels, to me, I've got medium-sized hands, but this fits absolutely perfect in the hand. It's got just enough, you know, blade as well. And then this full-size Eklipse also feels good. I've got a little bit extra real estate there on the handle, but this one just absolutely wraps around. It's pretty much gone. And then in the closed configuration, let's see, can pretty much palm the whole knife. So let us know what you guys think about this. Are you excited to see this particular configuration with a 3 inch smaller, overall smaller blade made by Rick Hinderer? Leave us a comment down below. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. Definitely check out our playlist right here for the Hinderer knives. And until then, we'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care.